Yo, what's up? I'm Genty Jack. I'm a producer from Sydney. I make beats. I make like all different types of shit. I operate under a few aliases. I've got music under my name, Genty Jack, and then some written songs under 13 Car Accent, which I do have a bunch of shit coming out for this year. Yeah, I don't really follow a blueprint every beat. I just open up a session and just see what happens. There's a lot of changes and switch ups in my shit. I just don't like shit being the same for too long. Mostly inspired by people like Stevie Wonder, Vegan, everyone at Surf Gang, like, amazing. Luca Man, McGee, of course, his album this year was it's like a pillar in how modern music is going to sound down the line, I think, personally. Really loved that fucking New Place to Drown shit, Archie Marshall. Big King Cool dropped in like 2015. That shit like inspires me every time I listen to it. I don't know how he can like write songs that great and make beats so well. That shit is so sick. Of course, probably the person who like got me into making shit was JPEG Mafia. Like I heard Veteran in 2018 when it came out, and it was just like mind blowing. And then I'd been making music for a while and I heard All My Heroes Are Cornballs, and that shit is like got some of the best beats I've ever heard. I mean, he's still like innovating every project. There's a lot of very exciting music coming out all the time. But anyways, I'm gonna be breaking down some shit I just made today. I just fucking hopped on this morning and fucking made some shit. So I'm gonna just talk you through how I did it. Let's go. So I started off with this drum loop, and I started to use a lot more like sounds that you would probably not really go for generally, like in terms of how practical they are for rap music. So I went through this like drum machine pack and just found like, what the fuck is that? You know? Very acoustic kicks, some weird perk shit, the worst, like cheapest fucking tom sound in the world, and then like this, which I like fucked up a bit. And then it comes together to do this. So yeah, I've sort of got this acting as like a snare layer with the, just to give it a bit more of a metallic texture so it actually comes out a little bit harder. And yeah, so then what I did was I exported it. And so then I exported it and it sort of ended up like this. So, you know, pretty standard. And how I got that really weird sounding effect is what I've been doing recently. I legally purchased all of these Valhalla plugins, and I've been just adding this like room to it that doesn't like, let me take it off really quick. So this is with it off. Sounds pretty cool, but this is it with it on. Just really like, I can't think of a better word, but it castrates the drums in a really interesting way and stereoizes them a little bit. I think I've got them stereo, just without the saturation. It's a little bit too dead, so I put an Abbey Road saturator on it. And then just a bit of EQ, just about the basses, just at like 150, just cause like that's cool, but you really don't really need all that shit. Especially when I'm gonna add another kick to it. And then I had these chords. So fucking simple, it's not even funny. 4-1 with a few extensions, a 9, and then just the third in the top again. This DX7 preset, I did get this recommended to me by Vegan on one of his NTS radio things. Cool, it's cool, you know. Sounds cool. So much reverb on it. And then I've got this like little melody rise thing I did. I took this CZ preset. This shit is lit. So cheap and garbage. But it's cool. And I just did like these like arpeggiating things on my keyboard where I just went up. Pretty good melody, can't lie. Lucky Cook. She's sick. Comes back, and then I've got this Horse Milk, which is a fucking perk loop. Please, everyone, if you can, please make your own perk loops, because it is so fulfilling and creative to have your own hands and something like that. And I've used this like I've used this so much. Super roomy, but that's how we like it, you know what I mean? Super simple 808. Just following the progression, kinda. I'm not that much of a composer, but when I'm doing 808s, like mostly I'll just keep it to chord tones. Sometimes, very rarely, I'll do some chromatic shit at the end of a phrase, but like, that is so rare. Like, I almost never do that. And then I've got the kick, which is just like, comes in really weird on this beat. So I've got the first 16 just following the acoustic shit up here, and then I've got it just sort of coming in just at the 13th to the 16th, and then it plays for the rest of the song. Play it with the everything going on. And so I have this is some shit I love. I ran this like little drum fill thing to the exact same thing, just has a little break. Pretty cool. And then down here, I think it's just like a synth melody I did on this thing, Korg Mini-Log. Excellent analog synthesis for voice polyphony, which sucks. I wish it was way more than that, but it's such great value for $700. There's so much shit you can do with it. It's a very powerful synth. And so with the way that I like to arrange my shit, I really like to just like have a lot of space for some of those cool rhythmic moments. So the intro is just like, everything's super soft, you know what I mean? Super, super soft. This is like a really nice, like cushy, and you know, sort of the roominess and the abrasiveness of the drums really like, it just creates such an interesting contrast when you're like making like some soft shit and you've got it turned down. Here, I've just got this like melody, just clipped the fuck out of it. In FL Studio, you can just pull this up and it just like turns shit up. I do have a limiter, I believe, on it. Oh no, I've got a limiter on just the original drum bus so it doesn't clip too hard and just like fuck everything up. And then just like another like cute little like, that's like some like Nemo off of LP shit, like that song is crazy, man. And then here, just as simple as before, this is like a little arpeggiator thing I did on the Mini-Log. A little bit of saturation, massive delay. Right here I've got this Mini Moog synth that I compress so it would be a little bit more consistent. From the Arturia analog thing, which you can get your hands on pretty easily. Right here, more breaks and shit, just to keep things interesting. This was from this, which I like tried to experiment with putting just like a massive tape delay on that and then using it as percussion. Didn't actually go very well. If someone can get like some good shit out of that. And yeah, so this is pretty much the whole section of the beat. There's a few more like little changes and shit, but here's where it gets like, I just completely changed the style. Sort of becomes like this like weird dance thing. I just kept the same kick right here. This is a whoosh. This is from a Jockstrap sample pack they put out like when their last album came out, and the shit in there is like pretty abrasive when you just get it straight from the kit, but if you know how to fuck with shit, then you know that it's like treasure trove. I can't lie. Here, super simple. Literally like B minor 7 to B minor triad. And then this is just like E minor to E minor sus4, sorry. And I've just got that double track. Here, just a simple melody. And this, of course, is just like a classic, like, filter. Knights reverse kick bullshit. Reverse Knights kick. Like everyone, like if you know how to do that. Like literally just reverse the shit. It's cool. And then I added this hi-hat loop. I just made it like with samples I found, so I've just got like, these are all from the exact same pack. I just got a bunch of different samples, put them at different points. Probably the most important part you should take from this is this shift knob. If you want to make shit that's interesting, please learn how to use this. Like, it's so sick. It is so good to just have this. So valuable. And then I just slowed it down. And then of course, all this stuff is all sidechain to the kick. And just for that new drum loop, it's just this. Don't know what the fuck I was trying to do here. This shit is trash. I just slowed it down and resampled it. It's got some nice bounce. Quite abrasive, industrial type thing. And then I just reused this like little drum fill thing, added an extra little bit to it, goes up. Comes in every once in a while. That's like about it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you heard, DM me on Instagram. It's just at GentsyJack. I'll have it in the description. Really trying to work with local people and contribute to everything that's going on in Sydney right now, which I think is just like a really special time in music in Sydney. I'm also trying to work with international people. I really just want to work. I'm so keen to work. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do another one very, very soon. Appreciate it.